I don't know who they think they trying to play, but that joint ain't flying over here. You feel me? Make sure we live. Okay,
yep,
I see the stream.
And there's a commercial for Xbox Game Pass.
Commercial for Xbox Game Pass.
It was.
All right.
No, actually, there it is. Sorry. There it is.
We're in the row? All right, cool. All right, 1 second. Make sure we good. And the sound's good. Whoops, wrong. Well, what's up, guys? Welcome. Good to see you guys, man. RGT episode 118. Oh, yeah. You already know. You already know what time it is, man. You already know what time it is. Everybody else will be here in a few minutes. We're just waiting for them, but we'll definitely have the crew here in a minute. So go ahead, hit that like button if you haven't done so already, and let's have a good show. And let's definitely get into what we just saw yesterday. A lot to go over. Let me tell you, a lot to go over. Let me say shout out to the people in the chat. Shout out to everybody here. Let's go ahead and see who's in here. Rob Jones, shout out to you. What's up, Billy? Doubleganger. Do us a huge favor, hit that like button if you haven't done so already. And if you are following this channel on on Twitter, definitely retweet the show. I do appreciate it. Share it around. Aaron, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Who else is in here? We got CJ. We got Jesus Penna. What's up? We got Ice Queen Gaming. What's up? Who else is in here? We got the usual suspects, obviously. Now I'm playing. What's up, Prophet? What's up, Brian? What's up, Pef? We got the finest. Shout out to him. What's up, Kelly? Fluffy Monkey. Trey BK. What's up, brother? We got...
What's up, Trey? Trey, what's happening, brother?
Super Looming Hyena, Enrico. Slow Smoking. What's up? All you guys, what's up? What's up, Salty?
Salty's here, yeah.
Let's get it going, man. Let's get it going. This is RGT 118, man. Let's get into these intros. Craig, you have the floor, my brother.
Hey, what's happening? Let's get into it.
He ready. He just ready to dive into this. He ready. What's up, David? He ready. What's up, Ari? Let's start, man. Let's start. PS5, man. Let's get into this damn reveal. PlayStation 5 yesterday, they finally showcased the console. They showcased the games. Obviously, you guys see the new video. We updated that. You know, a lot of you guys are going, can we get a new video? Whoa, I had to wait for the reveal for me to do that. So there you guys go. Anyway, PS5 is shown. So shout out to the Platform Life. He's $2 super chat. He says, "Here we go." Shout out to Danny. I see you, bro.
Shout out to Danny.
Shout out to Danny.
Hey, Danny looks like Zaddy loves The Last of Us Part 2. We'll get into it here today.
Oh, you already know. It's a lot. It's a lot, man. So if we go back to the game trailers or game awards where Microsoft showcased the Series X, Microsoft, shocked us. They showed the form factor. Then it slowly built up. They did the deep dive. They broke the console down. They showed you a few particular games, that's coming for it. They had their third-party showcase, which was running on PCs. They can pretty much confirmed it was running on PCs, and it was pretty evident it was running on PCs. It told you at the bottom of the screen. Now they have their first-party showcase, which will be in July. But before we even got into that, everybody was wondering what was going on with Sony. Sony was very, very quiet. I've stressed this numerous times to you guys that COVID-19 put a big gap in their plans, and they couldn't really get the information to us as fast as they actually wanted to. Granted, I don't think the PS5 console was going to be shown that early. I do think the console probably would have been shown around this time anyway, but everything else, like the deep dive where they talked about the specifications, all that other stuff would have happened earlier, and then they would have slowly built to this moment here, which was yesterday. Now, after going into yesterday, Jim Ryan, let's just get into Jim Ryan. Jim Ryan had some, he had this demeanor on, he had this face. I don't know if y'all noticed it. People talking about Phil Spencer has this new attitude, this new look when he's on stage. Like, he has this killing face. Y'all might want to take a look at Jim Ryan's face. Jim Ryan was like, okay, we're here. I'll let our games decide. That's literally what he said to start the show. And as soon as he starts the show, they started off with Spider-Man Miles Morales. Spider-Man we got another Spider-Man dropping for the PlayStation 5. That is huge. And the crazy thing is, it's launching with the PS5. This is a launch window. Craig, do I need to stress how crazy that is? How insane that is? You have the floor. What's your thoughts on Spider-Man Miles Morales? They showcased gameplay. They showed you a trailer. What's your thoughts, bro?
It surprised me right out the gate. It surprised me. So shout out to them for doing that, because that kind of threw me back. So how is it going to affect it? They're extending their universe. This is one of the things people talked about. Is will they add other characters to the world that they built? Yes or no? And they have.
Yeah.
But it definitely surprised me, and it will play differently because Miles has a different type of skill set than Parker does. So where did he get his outfit from? And so is this an origin story for him?
Yeah. So what this is, a lot of people immediately thought it was DLC. And I kind of had that vibe too at the first time they showed it. Because I'm like, okay, there's no way, right? There's no way they have a full-fledged, insane, big world done immediately, right? But then I thought about one particular game. Do you remember Infamous Second Son? Remember Infamous Second Son? The game for PS4?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember they did a side game with that with Fetch? It's like a crossover type thing. Remember that? It was like crossover, it was Fetch. And so so I think what they're doing for Spider-Man is very similar to that. It's basically what you're getting for that game. Shout out to Rich. I'll read that in a second. But what they're doing with Spider-Man is pretty much giving him his origin story with the powers. And the reason why I said giving him his origin with the powers, we already got somewhat of his origin in the first one, but we never saw him actually truly become Spider-Man in his own right. You see what I'm saying? If you played the DLC of Spider-Man, you would know at the end of the game they show him like training, like he has a mask on, and then like after that it's like done, like it ends there, and they kind of like hinted that he's gonna be Spider-Man again, or it's gonna be two Spider-Man in the sequel. So this is pretty much them showing him coming into his own. Shout out to Claude, I got you guys, appreciate you. But this is basically him coming into his own and becoming another Spider-Man. And for what we saw, he can go invisible and stuff like that. So they're pretty much gonna build upon him probably being more faster than Peter, and also him being better at stealth. That's
what he does, and his feet have kind of I don't know if they'll put this in the game. He's got like a venomous foot. It's like a stinger. Venomous. So we'll have to wait and see if they put that into the game. But I mean they Insomniac clearly came out and said that more is going to be unveiled, down the road, which is fine. I'm like, all right, that's the way it should be. But they've it's nuts how people are like, I want all this information about this. It's kind of like, no, you need to wait. You can't even get the damn console right now.
Yeah. All right. Shout out to Rich Crasher. He said, what's up, Bit and Craig? Yesterday, Xbox dudes got kicked between the legs. Today, those nuts got squashed. Shout out to Claude Charles, $5 super chat. He says, what's up, gang? Here's the thought. What if the PS5, what do you say, D is 10.2 teraflops? Or 10.8 teraflops, and the classic one, he's saying the digital edition is 10 teraflops, and the other one is 11.6. No, what that is, we'll get into that in a second, Claude, but a lot of people think that one's more powerful than the other. It's not the case, what they did with PS5. But what they did with that, again, I'm gonna work my way to that, trust me. But they didn't do nothing like that. There's no difference in power, and there's a lot of people who are kind of getting mixed up with this. So we're gonna have to talk about that. But in this show though, the whoever shot this entire show, like the way the presentation was shot, like the transitions and the developers and the games and whatnot, deserves a massive pay raise. I love how futuristic it was. And how cool it looked, even with the console reveal and like the little like marbles moving and like pulsating and stuff like that. That was really, really cool, like cleverly done. That was really, really cool. But to get into that, they showcased the console. 2 SKUs were announced. 2. 2 SKUs. Now, one has a disc drive and the other one does not. One is a digital edition and one is not a digital edition. So they went ahead and showcased this. Microsoft supposedly is going to showcase Lockhart in July, even though they were planning to do that earlier, supposedly, and they just haven't done it. But a lot of people are automatically looking at this and going, okay, dudes are being hypocritical and saying, oh, so it's okay for Sony to have a digital edition version, but people got mad at Lockhart or whatever had one. Here's the thing. This console is exactly the same on both sides. There's no difference in power. There's no cutting out anything. Literally, it's the exact same console. What they did was just remove the disc drive to be more cost competitive. That's it. And tell you the truth, a lot of people like looking at the discless one. A lot of people think it looks better discless. That's the crazy part. I was shocked.
My phone's ringing.
Oh yeah, it's fine. But a lot of people think it looks better discless. I was shocked that people were saying that. It looks good either. Like, honestly, it looks slick. The whole design of this, it's not a tower or anything like that. It looks kind of like one of those, it does like an old school kind of router, but it looks like they partnered with Alienware, if that makes sense, and got some inspiration from Alienware and made it like that. You see what I'm saying? It has that in common with like a router, the way it looks. It looks sick. I ain't gonna front. It looks sick. They showcased, oh my God, this damn console. They showcased a new camera for the PS5. It's got new camera for PS5. The universal remote, you guys remember I talked about in patents? That was confirmed here. So they announced a new remote. They announced a charger stand for the DualShock, the DualSense, and they also showcased a new pair of headphones. The new headphones, they do look good. That's a huge. It kind of makes me wonder what's going to launch, though, with the system. You know what I'm saying? Remember how we got the earbud at the start of this gen? Yeah. I'm wondering how they're going to launch that. Because remember, PS4 gave you an earbud mic at the start. So what are you going to get for PS5? I highly doubt you're going to get those Pulse-looking ones. I doubt that. But those are the new 3D model ones. Those are their first edition. So I'm not sure. They didn't give any prices on the camera. They didn't give any prices on the headphones or camera or nothing like that. They didn't give any price. Not even the charger stand. There was no prices given at all. It was strictly just the hardware or everything. They plugged everything in one shot and got it out there instantly. You know what I'm saying? They didn't go all over the top and go, yeah, let's drag this out. Here's the console, right? Here's the headphone. No, they did everything in one clean shot. It looked good. It fit the moment. It definitely made sense. So that's what they did. As far as pricing is concerned for this console and its accessories, you won't get that until August. I'll be honest with y'all. You're not going to get that till August. So a lot of people think Microsoft's going to announce their price in July. I don't think they're going to do that in July. If anything, Microsoft's going to go, here's Xbox, here's that Lockhart, and they're both going to wait to August and release those price numbers. It's simple as that, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty much.
That's pretty, yeah, it wouldn't shock me. But then again, I was surprised by the console reveal. I did like the look of it. Yeah, it does. I've said to people online, stop arguing with people. The meme, if it looks like a router, it does. Let's just say, yeah, it does look like a router.
It looks like a router.
Get it. That's all you have to say to them. It does look like a router. So
old school router, like a Cron, it's like Alienware. It's like they partnered with Alienware and took inspiration from a router. There you go. They got it.
Router, it also looks like the tower from Soren's Tower. And
hey, I ain't think about that.
But that's where he made the one ring, one to rule them all. So but at the end of the day, it did surprise me that they showed the console. And yeah, I was thinking, I thought it would have been funny when they showed that second console if they would have came out, they would have had a different spec line on it. But it's not. Both those consoles are the same. Just one is digital, and everybody is, again, guessing. Sony hasn't said anything. People are just putting their own stuff out there that the digital console is going to have more terabyte space.
Yeah.
Because it has no disc. I'm just thinking, well, it'll probably be lighter because it doesn't have a Blu-ray player in there. But,
I think from the form factor, a lot of people are. I did agree. I had a conversation with a few people about this too. So apparently, I'm not sure how true this is, but PS5 is a little taller than Series X. So when you have it like vertical, it is taller. However, Series X is wider. And I'm thinking more likely when you pick these consoles up, they're probably going to weigh about the same, you know, weight-wise. I think they're probably going to be about the same weight-wise. So honestly, that's the trick they went with. And the way this thing is built, I'm really, again, what strikes me is how the system looks, because I wasn't expecting it to look like that. That's the thing, because you guys remember we keep hearing reports of cooling issues. There's like, okay, how they going to make this aesthetically pleasing? We had the V shape, and then lo and behold, they got this V shape. They got the V in front of you to make it look like a 5, and then you get this look, and it's like, that's something I will literally have on my setup. And also, it felt like a jab at Microsoft. Remember at the top of the Xbox One X, a lot of people were complaining or talking about, does it have a fan? Like, it does have a light up fan up top. Sony's actually does pulsate up top. So it was like they were trying to take inspiration from Microsoft's design from there. It was like, yeah, ours pulsates. It looks like, well, a real thing. What was you about to say?
Oh, I was going to say the cooling thing was a lie.
Yeah, that's reports. Yeah.
That was just misinformation being put out by the Xbox people for whatever reason they were doing that. They were spreading a lot of misinformation. So, and again, everything came to a smashing hit yesterday. They got hit in their face. But no, I just, you know, it's the form. It looks futuristic. I mean, that's all I can say. And so, you know, Digital Foundry was correct. They were like based on what the gamepad looked like, the Dual Shock, whatever they're called, DualSense.
DualSense,
yeah. They thought that it would look. Their speculation was the console would have a futuristic look to it. So, and they were right. They were 100% correct, you know, and it's now I don't know if that blue light is going to constantly pulsate around it. It would be cool.
It's probably going to be like your PS4. You know, like when your PS4, the little line across, it always is on when the system is on. When it's off, it like pulsates and then turns off. I think it's very simple to that. Also, they pretty much confirmed with the DualSense. So you know when you put your PS4 in rest mode and it turns yellow. Pretty sure the console will do that as well, because the DualSense controllers do that when you charge them. Yeah. And also, they flash red if the battery is low. So that's another cool way of telling you, hey, look, the battery's low. It flashes red on top. We saw that in the screen at the show.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, no, again, it's the form factor being revealed, I think, was the big surprise. But yeah, like I said, they had a 3-punch hit at, you know, right off the bat. Was showing Spider-Man, Gran Turismo, and Ratchet and Clank. And Ratchet and Clank, if you don't know, that was the SSD.
Yeah, we'll get that. We'll get that. We'll get into that in a second. Yeah, I'm gonna get to that. I got you. We got that. I was impressed with what I saw. Again, I would have, to be consistent, I would have preferred some more gameplay on Horizon Zero Dawn instead of we got a vertical slice, you know. But again, I was surprised to see that they had gotten that far into the game. Yeah. So you know, so the game looked great, especially in 4K. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I see you. What's up? I see you guys. What's up? Hit that like button. We got 5 pounds from Rob Jones. He says Microsoft fumbled on 4th and inches and lost it with not showing Lockhart before. Won't drop the 2 SKUs. They're playing catch up again. You know, honestly, again, the whole Lockhart thing, I really do think it's COVID-19. I don't even think they lost or not playing catch up off of that. It's just the COVID-19. It affected both of them. And it affected them in different ways. You know what I'm saying? Microsoft already showcased the form factor for Series X. I'm thinking Lockhart's form factor probably wasn't necessarily ready, like the design they were going for. They probably were like, okay, how do we make Lockhart look next to Series X? You know, where one stands out and one doesn't. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm thinking is, if they do show the Lockhart, it's probably going to look probably the same in terms of the whole tower shape, but it will probably be slimmer. It'd probably be like a slimmer box. It'd probably be like a little Roku's type of box that's like standing upright, if you get what I'm saying. What's up, Crispy Mom? Brian M, 2 pounds. He says, I think 300 for the digital edition and 550 for the premium with everything. Honestly, though, that could be the case to be cost effective for them. $500 for the base. But if they were to be super over the top again, and this is me wishful thinking again, right? This is like me going at it at a crazy point of view. If let's say the PS4 or PS5, I'm sorry, was $400 for the base, $500. So like the base one for PS5 will be $400, and then the Slim, which would be the digital, would be cheaper. That'd be even more crazy if they wanted to do something like that. So really, they're in a good position to be they can counter anything at this point. That's a good position that they're in right now. Even though I doubt that's going to happen. I'm just saying, wishful thinking.
Yeah. I'll be surprised if it doesn't come with the camera and the headphone. I mean, there's no reason. Part of the selling point of the system is the Tempest engine, the sound, which was amazing. Yes, I mean, my God, if you listen to it through a headset, it was 7.1 or the Go sets that Sony has. My God, but I mean, especially that game toward the end. I mean, we'll probably talk about it.
Oh yeah, we got it. I got you.
That game toward the end. I can't think of the name of it now.
Oh, I got it.
It's a huge bitch. Yeah, but it's I was shocked that the form factor, that it looked clean. I love the white look, and I like the not just the gamepad, but what really got me was the headphone. I'm like, wow.
You like those headphones, huh? You weren't expecting them to look that clean, especially this early. You know, usually they have the crazy looking, futuristic looking headphones later in the gen, probably like halfway through the gen. They have some good looking ones, right? These are very stylish looking for the actual system. Kind of makes you wondering how the new VR headset will look, because it has to match this, right? So that new VR headset's going to be looking interesting as well. Shout out to
blue light. Give me the headset with the blue light on, so where it pulses.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that would be
that'd be fire. That'd be fire for him. That'd be cool. Shout out to Slow Smoking. He's a $5 super chat. He says gonna be broke because I want it all. He's talking about all the consoles. What's up, Blaze? Blaze in the building.
Bro.
What's up, bro? What's up?
Bro, you ain't gonna believe me on this one, right?
What's up?
But I got an excuse for real this time.
Uh-oh.
My car says 4:30, bro. And I'm eating ice in the car. And I'm thinking still have time. And I just came here nonchalant. I just checked Discord. I'm like, oh, Ryan's in Discord. They're in there early. Wow.
Oh, good.
It's 5:26.
It's all good. You ain't missed nothing. We just having fun. We talking. We chilling. We vibing. Shout out to the 100 fun people here, but we just
it's celebration week. I get it.
We wilding today. We got a lot, bro. Yes, my reactions. For those of you wondering how my reactions was to this show, it's live on the channel. If you go to the last live stream, you guys see my reaction live. We'll be mixing a few things up on this channel. Best believe. You know, Blaze is excited for this part, so I'll let that happen when it happens. But anyway, let's just get back to this. I'm gonna ask Blaze this question: Spider-Man, Miles Morales, bro. What's your reaction?
My reaction is, a standalone PS5 launch title. That's gonna be fucking incredible, bro. We got Spider-Man on PS5 coming, and it's Miles Morales.
Yep.
A lot of the Xbox guys thinking like, oh, Miles Morales ain't that popular. They don't know who that is. What?
Yeah.
Did you play the game? Did you play the DLC? Have you read the comments? Have you watched Into the Spider-Verse? Miles Morales is super popular, especially right now. And it's a Spider-Man. It's gonna control and play like a Spider-Man game. And y'all should be really, I'm serious. This is a blessing to have a Spider-Man game at launch. Around that window at least. We can't say for sure, but bro, it's pretty much said and done.
Yeah.
It's incredible, bro. Spider-Man, bro. PS5, let's go. All that SSD loading, I want to see it.
Oh, bro, let's get into this too. The DualSense, they showcased. I'm surprised this was even a thing. But a lot of people didn't know that it had a headphone jack at the bottom of the controller. It does have a headphone jack. Yeah, I don't know why people thought it didn't have it, but it does have a headphone jack at the bottom. Built-in microphone support. Obviously, we already talked about this in patents before it even got confirmed, and then we saw it, and they confirmed it even further. So I mean, again, that's there. They showed out the haptic feedback support with the little marbles moving. It looks dope. I ain't lying. Everything about this, like, again, whoever shot and put this whole reveal together, I honestly think it worked out way better for them as a reveal. Just shot the way it was shot here with all the crazy transitions. And like they're in their own vibe, right? Like we're in a futuristic world. They're just showcasing this new console. I dig it.
When that music hits a bit, like, come on,
Yo, I know.
Come on, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like that little nice jazz music, bro.
It started super low and then it just went boom. It just kept going with the beat, and then you see everything pulsate on point. It's like, dog, that is how you shoot a concert reveal. That was dope. So it was one of the best. That was easily one of the best conferences they did, or best shows they did, period, for any reveal. I think this easily tops their February 20th event from the PS4. Easy. Tops that easy. Just by the way it was shot. So that was that. The console, again, looks amazing. I like the console design. Love the DualSense controller, what it's looking like. Can't wait for them to sell that so we can do an unboxing and see how improved that is on the that front. Now, to get back to the game portion, again, Spider-Man was shown. Let's get into another one, because this was a surprise reveal. A lot of people were talking about this, and a lot of people were like, yeah, this has a very, very high chance of being at this show. Ratchet and Clank. Ratchet and Clank was shown, and this is one called Drift Apart. I think that's what it's called, Drift Apart, or Worlds Apart. Drift Apart? Rift Apart. I'm sorry, yeah, Rift Apart. And that's what was shown. So Ratchet and Clank was shown. Looks good. I ain't gonna lie. Looks good. It looks better than the PS4 version. It looks more clean. What I also dig was how faster it was. Now, the gimmick, and this is them showcasing how seamless PS5 is. And at first, you would think it looked, you would think it was all like CG looking, right? Especially in the transitions when they were like jumping from world to world, and he's like on the little flying monster flying through the city. That's all gameplay, and they actually showed it was all gameplay. They literally. They can load everything with ease, and it's like part of the gimmick now. He can jump in between worlds and shift and go through these different portals and be behind you or something. Like, that's cool. What you guys thought about it? I think it's a cool like new spin on the series, and I think it adds a new dynamic to it that I think a lot of people are going to enjoy. Like, what you guys think?
I don't know about you, but I think Ratchet and Clank for me literally almost stole the show.
Really?
Because there was so much gameplay, because they showed off all these they're like, oh, ray tracing on Ratchet, but if you look on certain scenes, you see all the reflections from all the lighting from the city flashing back onto that tile floor, all those particles, you see all the nuts and bolts all over the place, and then the way he's warped and seamless, boom, boom, in and out of combat, pop, like, it was crazy to me, seriously.
Wow.
Ratchet and Clank was super impressive to me. I'm not going to say there's one game that, because anyway, we'll get into that, but Ratchet and Clank is super impressive, bro. Super impressive.
Okay. I know Craig had a lot to say. I had to stop him because we had to wait to get here. Craig, what's your thoughts on Ratchet and Clank?
Well, I agree with Blaze. I mean, if you go back and watch it in 4K, it is arguably the best looking game they showed. And the gameplay looked really clean. It was fast. It was very clean. I mean, I can't get over that, especially the end. And you got to understand, these streams were in 1080p.
Yeah.
So now we may find out maybe they had 4K textures or assets or 6K assets. Look at the detail of the character at the end. I guess when that little silver thing was asking where Ratchet was, and I guess it was a female, and she was like, "Who?" Just look at the detail.
Yeah.
Surprise look, and so that's amazing. But the SSD flex on that's the transitions. The way they were going through that was their SSD.
Yep.
So like I said, they came out. They threw 3, with Spider-Man and Gran Turismo, followed by Ratchet and Clank. That was like a left, right, left at Microsoft. They're like, look, here's 3 of our games. Running on our stuff. How many times did it have to pop up? Running on a PS5, So you've seen the Unreal Engine running, you've seen the Insomniac engine, you've seen the Turismo engine and the Ratchet and Clank engine all running on the PS5. So so they came out in flex. But yeah, again, go back and watch it in 4K. Arguably the best looking game they showed.
Okay. I will say this though, there was one dull-like announcement here, and I get it, it's part of a partnership thing they're doing, so I'm guessing this is probably going to play a factor into GTA 6, maybe. right? Maybe in GTA 6. But they announced that GTA 5 will be coming to PlayStation 5 on 2021. It'll be there. It'll be enhanced, expanded, something like that. And they're going to be giving away $1 million in, obviously GTA Online money.
Shark cards.
Yeah, shark cards, basically. $1 million in shark cards, basically, free for everybody. Free for everybody, in the months going through to the PS5's release of the game. They also, I think they said, what else did they say about it? It was expanded. It has this. Yeah, so it's not much really else for this GTA thing, but that was a weird kind of like out of place announcement. I think they did say you get it for free though, right? If you bought it for console, like you bought it for PS4, does it like carry over?
To it. There's like a big catch to it. Like you get basically Rockstar and Sony have a relationship that goes way, way, way back. You know what I mean? The GTA exploded on the PS2, right? So, Rockstar's, saying, hey, can you just, I know it's PS5, but do you mind throwing our 10-year-old game right on your content when you start? It's like, that was kind of surprising.
It was so awkwardly placed. It's like, why are we looking at this again? Like, why is this here again? Like I get it. I mean, obviously, it's just an avenue for Rockstar to make even more money off of GTA. I mean, that's really what it is. It's literally an avenue. What's up?
And it's the same GTA. Yeah, I mean,
that's the exact same thing. Yeah.
So this is that they're adding stuff that I played it online for like 15 minutes. I'm like, this is trash. But apparently it's like real popular. So I guess if it's free, kind of like when Stewie was Darth Stewie, that guy was giving away CDs. He's like, oh well, we just give it away. Yeah, I'll try it. And with Days of Play, you can get Grand Theft Auto 5 right now for like $12.
Yeah,
so, you know what it is, Craig?
It's like $12 on Days of Play.
Is it 12?
It's either 12 or 14 or something like that.
Regardless, it's dirt cheap. Like, yo.
Yeah, it's dirt cheap, yeah. So you can get
a saying, bro. Like, Rockstar needs to, like, you know what Rockstar, like, GTA is the new Skyrim. Skyrim's on every fucking, Skyrim's been ported to every system you can think of. Name a system, Skyrim's on it. That's how GTA's starting to be. Like, they're just going to make sure that thing survives. They want GTA Online, by the way. I think it's GTA Online portion, not like just story mode GTA.
Yeah.
That's why I said there's a catch. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's gotta be a small catch to it, which is the online, because if I remember correctly, they announced casino for that, right? So that has casinos and shit like that. They added there. So basically, they're trying to get more money out of it, with the whole casino portion.
They will get it because it's free. Now, if you had to pay for it, people are like, I ain't paying for this again. Free? People are like, well, again, I'm trusting you.
The funny thing is, if you're on PC, you already got the expanded, upgraded version for free from Epic. Epic's engine.
That was overshadowed by Remedy announcing that both Series X and PS5 will get Control, an updated version of Control. So again, it's everything's kind of going the way we thought it was going to go. The developers would jump on and start getting things set up for next generation. So, and that's what's happening. So that's cool.
Okay. Shout out to King Josh 4K. He said, I'll take my futuristic PS5 over an Xbox shaped like the Tesseract from Avengers.
Facts. Tell him, King. Facts.
I think one of these slots in the front of it is a USB-C.
Yeah, so there's a USB-C in the front. I think it's a regular USB in the front too. And at the bottom, you see two little switches. That's power and eject. On the digital edition, you just see one button, and that's just power at the bottom. Same thing though, going across. So what else was there announced? Now they had some surprise announcements here. A lot of people really were wondering what's going on with Little Big Planet. So they announced, was it Sackboy Adventures or Sackboy? Something like that.
Sackboy,
yeah, and so they announced that. That's basically Little Big Planet 4. For them, I guess you can say, or would you guys say this is a spin-off with like different games?
But you forgot two big ones there. The project is it Thea? I'm gonna play that. That's why you got puzzles in it. Yeah. And like I said to people last night, I'll buy it and then you all can beat it. Then I'll just go back and when I hit a puzzle.
Hey, Craig, one of them games was like Mass Effect. It was the Housemarque one.
Yeah, Housemarque's a game. Yeah.
For Returnal. Yeah, I'm buying that. That's day one. So yeah, so I'll be buying that. Those, yeah. And there are rumors, and again, these are rumors that Sony has purchased them. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if it's true. It's just people were saying, yeah, the fact that they're only publishing a game, or they're making the game only for them, and they usually make multi-plat games. So some people are speculating that Housemarque's been purchased.
Yeah, I got all the games here. I got all the games. I didn't forget. I got all the games, bro. But
yeah.
So they did y'all want to go into the indies? Y'all just want to go into the big third party? Which y'all want to go first? You want to go into the indies?
One thing they show, and we got to give a shout out here. We're three brothers here.
Yeah.
They did a good job representing Black developers.
Yeah,
I've never seen that many Black game developers in one stream before. This myself, I could be naive. I mean, I'll throw myself on naivete right there. But the game that really stood out to me, out of all the games they showed were really good. The Kana game, the Bridge of Spirits, that actually looked interesting. That looked like a baby Aloy. But like Aloy was, like could be her sister or daughter. And so that actually did look interesting. Now that other one they showed, Goodbye Volcano High, that looked like straight up garbage. Yeah, that game they were just showing that girl right there. Goodbye Volcano High was garbage.
The games that looked weird to me. It was like a cartoon game. It was called Bugs Nax.
Oh, terrible.
That game, I was like, what is this? It was like that weird game. Like character was like, it looked like he looked like a bug or whatever. And he was walking away, and then a damn confetti monster came to the screen. I'm like, wow, is that supposed to be innovative to me? Okay. So there was that. I didn't like that. Goodbye Volcano High was another game they showed. Didn't really like that. These are indies, by the way, I'm mentioning. Jet the Far Shore.
I'm buying that. I'm buying that.
You buying that?
Yeah, I'm buying that.
Kenna Bridge of Spirits. That actually looked okay. I actually liked the style for that, but it was kind of it was different though. I want to see more of that. See what's up with that. That was odd. Little Devil Inside from Neo.
That Little Devils was dope. That's what those little fur balls.
Yeah.
No, the fur ball. I thought.
No, that's Kenna. Kenna was the fur ball thing.
Which one was Little Devils? Oh, Little Devils is that like I know what you're.
It was like a dungeon. It was like not dungeon. It was
You can shoot like animals and shoot people in the snow. I seen it. It was like a kind of like a little third person actionary. It was like a weird art style.
Yep.
Yeah.
This game right here, I think I saw it numerous times. I could have sworn I've seen this. I think I did see this game numerous times. It was like on different websites. It was like a rumored game a long time ago. Nobody knew what it was. And then we got confirmation that it was an indie, and it was shown yesterday. It's called Oddworld Soulstorm.
Yeah.
That was shown.
Y'all never heard of Oddworld?
I never heard of Oddworld.
Are you out of your mind?
I never heard of Oddworld. This game was always like teased on site, so I was like, no.
Yeah.
I wasn't interested in that. Wasn't interested. The Pathless from Giant Squid again. Wasn't for me. Dude, I will tell you this: the game that stood out in terms of like the artistic style for this like indie selection was Solar Ash. That's the game that stood out.
Was that the game that looked?
It looked like Journey mixed with like Tron, and he was like skating through the world type of thing, and he was like running up the portal. Like, that looked cool. And then they announced Stray, which was a little cat game.
Trash. That shit was trash. That has no business being on a next gen. That shit has no business being on a next gen PlayStation 5 event. Get that shit out of here.
They said the sound on it. The audio sound was good. I agree.
Craig, I don't want to play. If you want to hear a real cat, go buy a cat. If you want to hear cat sound, go get a pet.
I mean, look, I agree with you, man. It was trash. I mean, I'm not fixing around. So,
hey, yo,
my girlfriend in the other room sounding like a cat meowing all day, bro. I don't want to know.
Somebody called it Cat Stranding.
Yeah, I used to have a cat. It ran off.
What the hell was that?
I'm like, how come you didn't go get your cat? I'm like,
I don't know what the hell that was. Sound like really dark. What is this? Stray? What is this?
That cat game was trash. I mean, I agree. I mean, shout out to Emerald 17. I think we all agree because see, if you've noticed the other indie games we see, I'm like, I ain't interested in that, but Blade's like, oh, that was straight fire. But I think we all three agree this cat game was.
Well, I was like, dog. I'm thinking it's like a cyberpunk cat or something.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. A cyberpunk cat. You know, it's like,
I'm thinking they gonna call it Cybercat or some shit. That just said Stray. I'm like, dog, stop.
It'll probably be the game of the year. Why should get game of the year when it comes out? You know, because they get game of the year to Sekiro.
Hey, Crispy, yo.
I'm talking about PlayStation got to get away from these passion projects.
Well, people did criticize.
Hey, Crispy, Mom, I guarantee you that game gets a 90. Just for the sake of it being a passion project. Watch it get a 90. Shout out I won't buy it. I mean, shout out to anybody that does. I'm not a developer, and it may be a great experience. I just won't buy it. I can't do it. But I'm not I can't mock it. But I think we all agree it was trash. Oh yeah, that was bad. That was bad. There's like only two games I liked that were in the artistic, you know, that I guess you say cartoon aspect. That was good for two, but most.
What you think about that? That was kind of a.
Oh yeah, that game of like that wasn't an indie. I got it. It wasn't an indie though. I got you.
Which one?
He's talking about the Rocket League car derby looking game.
I'll try that.
Yeah,
that looks cool. Rob Jones dropped the
that SSD in that game will probably be fire.
Oh yeah.
That game.
Rob Jones dropped 5 pounds. He says Ratchet and Clank was best shown for next gen in terms of loading worlds, etc. Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of you guys are in unison with this Ratchet and Clank. I'm shocked.
Wait. What was it? What was not an indie? What'd you say? Wait, what?
Oh, I'm getting to that in a second. I'm jumping to the third party now. So we talked about GTA that was shown. Ghostwire Tokyo. Finally get to seeing it.
Yeah.
Is this a pass or what's up? Yeah, getting day one?
I'm getting that. I don't know about day one, but
I thought it was going to be more. Honestly, the way she, Ikumai Nakamura, when she introduced us at E3, when she became a meme, hilarious meme. She when she talked about it, I was like, okay. She's like, it's spooky. I didn't really see anything spooky about the game in the trailer or in the gameplay reveal. But Ghostwire Tokyo. She said, "Oh, you buying it for Ikumai Nakamura?" I saw nothing spooky. She's like, "It's spooky."
Got the game with the FOV, like it was mad zoomed in. It
was mad zoomed in with her hands, like she was doing like little weird gestures with her hands, like yellow like cubes are coming out of his hands, something like that, like cube looking or triangles looking things. It was like Ghost, yeah.
It looked like like somebody barely making it over a carnival ride. It should look real good.
Yeah. So that was interesting. Godfall was shown finally shown Godfall gameplay.
Trash.
He said trash. You thought it was trash? You didn't like the gameplay?
Well, like we seen, like they didn't show anything different.
They showed gameplay. They showed gameplay for it, but that was really it. Everybody wanted to see gamply. Yeah.
And there you have it. You wouldn't see nothing different though.
Craig, did it not look like they toned it back a little bit?
Yeah.
Particles and
maybe. Maybe I hadn't. I mean, the one I saw on PC looked hazy. That's a huge. So again, if you like Destiny, which is going to be running at 60 frames a second, I can't believe they got RDNA 1 to run at 60 frames a second. At 4K, because my RDNA card does not do that. That's not what it got built for, but hey. But so somehow I even asked BitCloud how they get RDNA 1 to run at 60 frames a second, and BitCloud just gave those crazy looking eyeball looking thing on Twitter. But
I watched it, like, oh.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like because we were told to do the math and it wouldn't be able to do it. And it's for somehow, I don't know, somebody's lying.
That game's definitely not my cup of tea. It looked good, and like that whole, obviously the cinematics are meant to look good, but when we saw the gameplay, I was like, I'm not really hyped for that.
It looks cool because it's gonna be like a looter type thing.
Yeah.
I guess like it looks okay, but what I'm saying is like it looked a little scaled back. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it still looked good. It just didn't look like that first initial trailer, like that little gameplay we seen from that trailer. But I'll pick it up. Why not?
Shout out to Freddy2916 to our super chat. He says, "Hey, Big Cloud, I called the Playroom 2. Hey, yo, don't even go there. Playroom 2. You know what's funny about Playroom 2? They gave us a small little tease of the UI for PS5.
Yeah.
Before they showed that was cool. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, when you turn on your PS5, it's going to direct you to that, and that Astrobot looking thing is going to give you. It's a tutorial.
So did they confirm AI assistance then? Is that like a thing? That's like going to be like an AI assistant thing?
Well, they confirmed that that's going to be your tour guide. I don't know if that's an AI.
No, I'm saying, because remember I was talking about AI or Cortana assistant type of thing they're working on. I'm wondering if they'll do something different.
Please, definitely don't do that. If
I get any I need something like that.
Cortana is the biggest waste of money pile of dog.
I agree. I still don't use mine. Mine is turned off.
I know y'all don't listen to Cortana. Y'all listen to Alexa because Alexa's more
I like Alexa.
Understanding. Alexa's more of an understanding. I know.
Yeah.
All right, so Godfall, that's a pass. Hold up. Let me go back to the list here. Project.
Spice it up, Brian. You know what I mean? Spice it up a little bit.
Yeah, God damn it. Project Thea was shown. This is from Luminous Productions. I don't even remember this game. Which one was this?
This Project is the one where the girl kept dying, and then as you get a little bit further, and you start unlocking the mystery, which means there's going to be puzzles. So
transported to that. Yeah.
Did you also see the ray tracing on there? So that had ray tracing. I don't know. The PS5 is doing hardware ray tracing, and it's RDNA 1 according to people. It only has 9.2 T-flops and can't do things. Can't do all this error training.
Craig,
the
PlayStation has 10.
Well, yeah, but according to some people, it's 9.2.
I don't care, bro. According to God, it's 10.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah. You know what? I might be wrong on what I just said about that whole that little AI assistant. I forgot they were patenting it. It was going to be like a furry buddy that sits next to you. So if you need a friend, y'all remember the furry buddy you can put next to you.
Yo, Craig said that was trash.
Okay, that's right. Shout out to the chat. Aaron's right. The Project Athena is Square Enix.
Yeah, that game looked all right, actually, right?
Yeah,
that game
the ray tracing on. Yeah, I mean, the ray tracing on there was phenomenal.
Shit, the Project Athena. So that was that. Hitman 3, that was a massive surprise. We got a massive surprise trailer, not gameplay. It was a trailer for Hitman 3. Obviously, they saying that this is the last one in the not the last one in the series, right? It was like something timeline. He said, but Hitman 3 was shown. It looks, I mean,
be honest, Ryan.
No gameplay, but yeah.
Since Hitman went, I know Hitman 1, they went a little where they broke it up individually into parts. Hitman, the first Hitman,
episodic.
That turns me off so bad that I don't know. I love Blood Money. I love the Absolution. I loved all those Hitman games, but
Absolution. I like the style. I just hated the cover system for Absolution. That's why I
don't like Hitman anymore, man.
But you should need cover.
No, I'm talking about. I mean, not the cover. The disguise system for Absolution. I hated that.
Oh, okay. They changed it with these last ones, but I streamed a lot of Hitman. I killed somebody pretending to be a tattoo artist. And the drug dealer sent everybody out of the room. And when he did that, I messed with the tool and cut his neck, his carotid artery. He bled out. It's actually pretty. God. I got a brilliant score. It said it was brilliant. So,
I gotta try it out again, Craig. I don't know, man.
Well, I mean, if he gets compromised, you're not supposed to get compromised. You're supposed to find all these ways to kill people. There was somebody on a oxygen machine, and I fucked with the oxygen and turned it way up. And then when they went to put him on it, it blew up. It blew up around him. The dude caught on fire, and it's just you want to kill people, but it be like accidental. But it's a hit. So, but no, I'm buying that because only 47 can walk through the woods in a tuxedo jacket and kill people.
I'll give him credit, Craig. I'll give him credit.
The soundtrack for that trailer was fire. It just they didn't show nothing. Yeah, that was fire. It was cool. It was cool. It was cool put together. It just there's no gameplay. It's not really to go off of when there's no gameplay.
Oh, you're right. right.
It was cool though. It was a nice surprise. It was a nice surprise. I would say that it was a nice surprise.
I like how they give you options though. You have so many options to kill somebody. You have so many options to do, go this way, do that. Like you just said, you know what I mean? You can poison somebody. You can, slap somebody in the face. Whatever you want to do, there's an option for it. Like I like that aspect of it. It gives you a lot of replayability for that type of game, and that's awesome. But I'll have to get into it again.
Yeah, they tell you, Hitman. It'll tell you when you play it. It would be like go back and replay the mission, and because it has like 100 ways to kill people on each level, and it scores you based on how unique you kill people. So that's not just you can just walk in there guns blazing. Yeah, you can, but it's not as much fun as going in there and fucking with other people. Blowing stuff up, them sitting on the toilet, you put a bomb in the toilet, and they go in there because you poisoned their cup. Now they're in there getting sick, and they're sitting on the toilet, and you beep, boom, and it blows up, so you're down the road there. All you see is shit and body parts flying. It's actually pretty cool. So, but I agree. It is a little stiff on people.
Yeah, Absolution, damn near killed my love for the franchise. I'm telling you right now. But, and then
that's fair because that's an either or game. People either really liked it or they didn't. There is I can't find nobody that's in between. So don't feel bad.
And then I don't know. I gotta see what they're gonna do. I mean, they probably gonna do the same thing they did with PS4. They're gonna just do it like a season pass, add on characters to it, and just add contracts, do like that type of approach.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool too. I don't know if anybody has done that.
I mean, some people, sure. Some people might like that. I'm not really.
Well, when you play that, you're playing with a lot of kids on college campuses. They love that.
Yeah, true. They do like it. It's like a good thing for them. I think this was Kid Smooth's game of the year right here. NBA 2K21. They showcased the in-engine showcase. Shout out to Kid Smooth.
Tracing though. So that's what you got to look at. And also, there's one more thing that maybe look at is that these games that you all saw, the studios, these all they could be tied into Sony. Sony may have some type of marketing or publishing.
Yeah, they got more slot machines in 2K than Xbox.
Oh, they may have. I never understood 2K. I've always just booted up the season. I mean, I've never done to create your character, and I like doing the managing the roster and stuff like that, but I've not played 2K in 10 years. So
10 years.
2K is a good basketball game, but 2K literally, not 2K the game, but 2K, the company has literally poisoned. Like they just keep, look, I'm saying those sweat glands. Yeah, the dude's sweating all over the place. Look like he got a fever. Look like he got corona. Like that sweat was crazy. But if that's all you're gonna show me, don't show me nothing. You know what I mean? Like, what is the sense of showing me that 2-second slam dunk? You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying. Like, I'm sure. Look, do y'all remember the jump between PS3 NBA and PS4 NBA? Mm-hmm. It was massive, bro. The lighting on the court. Oh my God, it was crazy. But I don't think we're going to see that big of a jump. But trust me, 2K is going to bring it, bro. It's going to look great. I'm just saying, I just wish they would have had a package instead of just showing that. Yeah. I didn't need to see that. That's all I'm saying.
I tell you the game that shocked me, third party wise. This is a game called Deathloop.
Yeah,
that was sick. That was sick. It's like basically you're an assassin, I think, and you're trying to kill a target. But every time you get close to killing the target, every time you die, basically the game will rewind. Instead of you like dying, and the game would just like start you over. Or you like rewind back and you go back. It's pretty cool how they did. It's like a rewind effect. It's from Bethesda Software or Softworks. That's what they're doing. Yeah. So that was cool. Gun combat looked pretty good too.
Deathloop is what?
Deathloop is that game again when you like die, like
that
the game
like
rewinds.
Dishonored?
Kind of like Dishonored. Yeah, kind of like Dishonored. Yeah.
Is it Bethesda publishing it, making it?
Bethesda. Yeah.
Yeah, then that one looks dope. Yeah. That's like if you like Dishonored, you'll like that game.
Yeah, that's what it looked like to me, and I like the attitude of the game. It felt like a Saturday afternoon grindhouse, very Tarantino. Felt like something Tarantino would direct or would produce. So, but yeah, I'm interested.
Same studio, Aaron. Dope.
It looked good though. I actually like that. What they were doing with that. Even the trailer had me dying. Dude was just, he didn't give a shit. He was like, "Yeah, I died from this asshole." Tyler, he literally was just dropping everything in that trailer. Then they announced, they pretty much confirmed this. I didn't even know what the hell this was until they said, Resident Evil at the end. I'm thinking new IP. A lot of people thought Silent Hills at first, and then it started getting more and more, shown, and then it goes The Village, and then it says Resident Evil. So Resident Evil Village was shown, aka Resident Evil 8. I think this, or 8. Yeah,
there's a new IP, then, right? Is this?
Yeah, this is the new one. This is the first person. Okay. This is the one that's basically the sequel to the last one they did, which was in first person.
Yeah.
So their new one. This is their new one, and any remakes they do obviously will just be remakes in the future. But this is their new series. So this is like in the new series. At the end of the actual trailer, they showcase Chris. So Chris Redfield is back, and apparently you can play as more than just one person this time around. Ethan from the first one. From the first person one who survives that, he's in here as well. So not sure. I'm not sure she's in here.
Redfield looks evil this time around. Huh? It looks like
he really did look weird. He looked weird.
Yeah, it looks like he's being possessed. You can see something that was possessing those witches or whatever they were in that trailer.
Yeah, I thought she was. A lot of people saying she was a vampire because they show a part in the trailer where she's kissing dudes' hands, blood all over her mouth. People say she's a vampire, and then they showed Lycans and werewolves looking dudes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the werewolf looking thing was pretty eerie looking. But I'll buy that game. But if it's got puzzles and it's Resident Evil, it does. I'll just stop playing and then I'll get online and solve it. I'm right back and it's all right, here's what I got to do. So yeah, bring it on.
Yeah, so that was interesting. That was an interesting little twist for that. And then they show Pragmata, and this is from Capcom as well. So Capcom had 2 games shown. Pragmata. Yeah. I don't even remember what the hell this was. I think this is one with the puzzles. They said thought-provoking one. So
that astronaut-looking guy walking down the street.
Oh, that's right. That's what it is. Yeah, that's right.
And then they had another cat in there. I guess the same cat from Stray made it over there. So, I'm buying that. I mean, again, the game looked great. I don't know how you go from where you were to the moon. It looked pretty crazy. There were no people. I'm buying it. I like those science fiction games anyway. And like I said, if it's got puzzles in it, I'll just cheat it. So, but yeah, I'm definitely going to play the game. I'm excited. And it was and the ray tracing looked fantastic.
Okay. And if I remember correctly, those are all the games there in the third party and the indies. Then they went and ended the show with Horizon Zero Dawn 2. Horizon Zero Dawn 2 was officially confirmed, and we got to see, what they're doing with the story. They showcased that more than likely we're going to be in more terrain, more different locations. They showed her walking through the desert. They showed her walking through, watery areas and whatnot. She can now swim, apparently, this time. Or she could swim in the first one, but she couldn't really dive, deep dive into the water. So they're adding that element to this. So that's a big thing they're doing, too. You can deep dive. I'm guessing there's going to be even more robots in that scope in there. And they showed off a huge snapping turtle looking mech. They showed off pterodactyls. They showed off a mammoth at the end of the trailer. And then they were saying it really looks like a secret cult is coming at her or something like that, in the trailer. Because you played the first one, a certain person at the end does a stupid choice and you're like, what the hell? So so he's in the trailer. You saw him. It looks good. It looked really, really great.
Yeah.
I was just blown away. And yeah, it was a robot in disguise here. That's true. But Horizon Forbidden West. Mm-hmm. What you guys think, man? Thoughts? Horizon.
Yeah. Looked phenomenal. Surprised me. Did not think. But, I want to shout out to Broken Games HD. I watched his podcast before I went to work. And his point was very logical. It was like Horizon Zero Dawn came out in 2017. It is now 2020. They've had ample time to get something else ready. And he was right. Now, I wish it was gameplay and not a vertical slice. But I understand, it's not ready. They may show it I get it. They're having more events this year. This wasn't an all-in-one. Here's everything, But it shocked the hell out of me when you open, I mean, and I liked how they book ended it. They gave you a first party studio at the beginning and at the end.
Yeah.
So that's a perfect book end to the conference. That's why I'm like, this is a good conference. Wish it had a little more gameplay, but okay. I mean, that's complaining about nothing. That's like going to a grill out and they don't have my favorite barbecue sauce. They got something else, which is I'm just I was blown away by the conference. Just everything. Horizon, seeing Aloy again, it brought tingles to parts of my body. Yeah, it was really cool.
Blaze, what's your thoughts on it? Blaze? No, we killed Blaze. So again, that was shown.
My fault, bro. My mic was like.
Oh, you fine?
Pushing the button, but so.
What's your thoughts, Horizon?
Like y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we hear.
That was so weird. It was just like popping in and out. What you ask?
Oh, I asked you what's your thoughts, Horizon Zero Dawn 2. We got the showcase.
When they show, when you watch a PS5 event, people. When you watch an event like that, a next-gen console, that's what you expect. You expect the big, heavy hitties, first-party Sony titles. That's what you want. You know what I mean? And, when she put on that little mask and said, whoopsie, going underwater, bro, that just means the exploration is going to be on a whole nother level. Now you're talking about caves, under trees, climbing cliffs. Now you're going underwater. That whole aspect, it looked incredibly beautiful. Those crabs, man, I feel like, those were some fucking crabs, man. You see them crabs, them 4K crabs? God damn, bro.
4K crabs.
I would have put some butter on them things. But the game looks super impressive. And people, they should have shown gameplay. We know Horizon's gonna look and play beautiful. Yes, would I want great gameplay? Yeah, but that shit is gonna look and play beautiful. We already know this. You know what I mean? Like, that's the difference. We gotta give Sony a pass sometimes. Like, they've proven it time and time again. Like, you got to give them that pass. They don't got to show a 10-minute gameplay trailer at a console event. Like, they don't. I'd rather see it, but it's not good. It's not like, now I'm worried because they didn't show gameplay. I'm not worried at all. I know that shit's going to be fine.
Yeah, apparently, before I get to how they ended it again, apparently, because there was leaks of Batman before the show happened. Before the show went live, apparently a lot of some stuff got pulled because there were some things they had to do, so they pulled some stuff from here. But I do think Batman was going to be shown, and I do have a story. Shout out there about on Twitter who's sharing that with me. I already have it here, but thank you. But we're gonna have to get into after this. But as soon as they did that, they showed Horizon. They showed the ending of the trail, Jim Ryan said, "Welcome to PS5." They had all the basically did an Xbox One.
It's a monster.
Yeah, it was like they basically it's a monster type of video where it was like all the developers it can do this, that, and the third, no limits. And then they say welcome to PS5, and then you see the marbles move, and then it forms, and then bam, you got your PS5 shown, and then bam, it's done. You got your console reveal. Looks great.
I'm sorry. Demon Souls, I'm sorry. Did you ever mention Demon
Oh, shit. I forgot about that. That was another game they showed. Demon Souls remake was confirmed. I'm glad you brought that. I almost fucking missed it. Demon Souls. Demon Souls
Bro,
2.
The best one.
I mean, not Demon Souls 2, but Demon Souls 1 was shown. My bad. So, yeah. Demon Souls remake was shown. It's confirmed. It is indeed exclusive to PS5. Yeah. I said no compromise, no limits. My bad.
See this right here? I was in the Iron Lords and like, what game is that? As soon as I seen them hands, I knew right away Demon Souls because I played. A lot of people.
Why did you said that? It's playing right now. Yeah.
But Demon Souls, man, look, that game deserves. It was the first Souls game. It's really rough around the edges, but it was incredibly ahead of its time. That game is so goddamn dope. It's co-op. You can play with a friend. And if you see the comparisons, they're fucking incredibly night and day, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. And Blue Point's doing it, and then Japan Studios as well. And they're familiar with making Souls-type games, as you know, with Bloodborne and shit. So I'm glad to see this make a comeback. Like I said, this was, and if you didn't think, look, this was going to always be an exclusive. Sony owns the name Demon Souls. They own those rights. It was never going to be anywhere else. Maybe, down the line, you'll see it on PC, maybe, but I highly doubt it. So.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. What's your thoughts on Demon Souls, Craig? What you thought?
Oh, yeah, I don't play those games. I always tease. I don't know the difference between that and Dark Souls. So, yeah, those games to me, all you do is hit the square button. But yeah, it being exclusive to me was the bigger deal. I was like, oh wow, I figured that game will end up on PC at some point. But,
yeah.
But yeah, to me, yeah, that's just a. You just say I was playing Bloodborne. I'm like, I was streaming it. I'm like, why is people? To me, what is about that game? All I did was walk around and hit the square button. Yeah, and you just dodge the square button. I think it was called Bloodborne. I'm like, man, this is trash.
Whoa! What?
He said Bloodborne's trash?
It was for me.
Oh, God.
Hold on. Yo, Craig, I went from really, really fucking with you heavy, though. Bloodborne's trash, bro? Yo, where's the boot button? Where's it? Oh, hell no, Craig. Come on, bro. Why was it trash? I'm curious.
Because all I did was hit the square button.
He's talking about the heal button because you have to press square to heal.
I want to see how far you get hitting the square button.
Oh, no, I forgot where I was. I think I deleted that. Was like, I streamed it last year. I'm like, this is not very good.
Come on, Craig. It's a big deal. You got to play it again, bro. I cannot believe what you're saying right now.
I mean, he's probably not a Demon Souls. Like, he's not a Souls type fan, or to be honest. Yeah, he's not a Souls type fan.
I may try Neo 1 and 2. I've heard Neo was better.
Neo is cooler for a lot of people because of the actual setting.
Yeah, so I may try.
Shout out to Victor Peterson for joining. Welcome to the channel. Hit that bell icon. Select all for notifications. You won't miss the show. Shout out to you. Hit that like button. We got 211 people in here. Let's hit that like button.
I don't know, Craig. You fucking... I need to take some Advil, bro. You fucked me up.
I mean, but again, everybody really likes it. So.
He's stupid.
No. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, it's not every game's for everybody. I just can't believe that you said it was
flat wasn't me. All I did was roll out of the way.
I got it right. A lot of people don't like those games. You know what I mean?
No, I mean, again, it's not for me. But there's a lot of
look, you know,
I'm really happy for the people.
That's cool. I mean, hell, it's not for you. I respect your decision. That's you. If you don't like it, you don't like it. That's not. Hey, Greg don't like it. You don't like it. That's just bad. Like, not everybody likes a Souls type game. It's fine.
Bro, I'm just being a Sony mark.
I know you is, but it's fine.
But that's crazy, Craig. I'm telling you, give it another shot one of these days, man. Wait for the PS5 and then try it again. That's what I was saying.
I'll try it again. Yeah, I'll wait for it.
You know, the frame rate is awful if you're not used to, like, the frame rate is a little wonky if you're not on the Pro and stuff. So it is. Demon Souls, try that.
Yeah, I didn't try that or Dark Souls. So
yeah.
But to me, they're all the same. They give you a weapon, and it's like, well, here's something you got to go kill. It's like, well, that sounds like the same thing I'm doing all the time. So yeah, shout out to the people that like this type of game.
I don't know, man. I might have to go back to the realm of shadows. Should I play Bloodborne again live on Twitch?
Bro,
I'll let you guys know. Let me know in the chat. Should I do that? Is that a yes? Is that a no in the chat? I might have to consider going back to that.
Have you played Dark Souls 3?
No. That's on PlayStation. I saw that somewhere today on PlayStation. Oh, it's for sale. It's part of Days of Blood. Yeah.
Okay. But have you played that, Ryan?
Dark Souls?
Yeah, 3.
Not yet. I have it. I have not played it yet.
Bro, yeah, why is it called Bloodborne?
What?
Bloodborne is called Bloodborne because it's a spin-off game. It's a new IP.
It's a spin-off of the game. Like, they're saying you're born of the blood. You're like you're how do I say it? You're born of the blood. You're obsessed by it, or you're entranced by it. And some become bloodthirsty, quote unquote, and transform. Like, they show Father Gascon, and he became bloodthirsty or blood hungry and transformed into a werewolf. He became obsessed with hunting, just to hunt in general, and it transformed him. Yeah.
Right. Don't let J-Dub and these dudes hear you say that, bro.
Oh, J-Dub gonna find you, bro. He gonna find you. J-Dub gonna find you.
He gotta get ready for that Gran Turismo because I'm getting
bro. Craig, I didn't realize how much you guys played Gran Turismo doing like the time lapse trying to beat each other's scores.
Oh yeah, that was
you remember that? I watched all the videos, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a free smoke Sunday, and then we were just driving all these tracks with different cars. So
That's dope. So,
different cars you had to win, and that was the whole thing. They were like, "Well, you have to make sure you win the cars, even being these races." Like, yeah, I won my share of races on GT Sport, especially online. It's fun. It's fun online, you know. So you pit, and everybody's you play. People all around the world play that game. And it has your little, it has your country's flag when you sign in. When you're in a thing, it has your country's flag and who you represent. It's pretty cool. So somebody said Gran Turismo cars move too slow.
Oh yeah, they showed Gran Turismo 7. Also, that was also shown.
Yeah, like you're not gonna about to disrespect Grant like they also. Huh? You're not about to disrespect that big IP, bro. You ain't about to.
I ain't disrespected. No, I didn't disrespect it. I forgot.
You're like, yo, they're about to show Gran Turismo.
Trying to be extra. Trying to be extra in the chat. I said, he said, he's like, it's a must. You play Dark Souls 3. If you play Bloodborne,
you have to play Dark Souls 3 because if you like Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3
it's
has like
the same.
The speed has like the speed of Bloodborne, like the movement in Dark Souls, the PvP. I will slap anybody in this chat room if you think you want it. Come see me. But I'm saying Dark Souls 3 has the speed of Bloodborne, like the assets are moving around quickly. And the fluent of it, but Dark Souls 3 you gotta try, Ryan. It's really
oh shit. So, man, it is what it is.
Dark Link 99 with a $5 super chat.
What is that? Oh, okay. He said, "Hey, funny." He said, "Hey, funny," because I heard some Bloodborne slander. Craig, don't make me hunt you. Sup, fam? Hope all doing well. Craig, I'll co-op Bloodborne with you if you're gonna play it. You want to play it? He'll co-op it because you can co-op that game.
Oh, you can? Oh, okay. Cool.
He says way more weapons and moves in Dark Souls. Ooh, I really gotta play that. I got it in my library. I just haven't downloaded it.
Yeah, I think it's in the library. It's like I beat Detroit Become Human, but there's so many different ways to play that game. I'm gonna go back and probably play.
Bro, my backlog was insane. Like I'm gonna be honest with you, my backlog was insane. I'm glad I got through like all the majority of it. Hell, I was obsessed. Like I even went and platinumed UFC 3 for God's sake. It was insane. Don't ask me why. I don't know. What's up, Nova? Let's get into this announcement here. So we got two stories here. So AT&T is reportedly discussing a sale of WB Games for $4 billion with EA, Take-Two Interactive, and Activision Blizzard, all drawing interest. According to this, the conglomerate has nearly $200 billion in debt.
WB Games does?
WB Games.
The gaming division only, not the
the game division. Yeah, gaming division.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is WB Games made all the Batmans, right?
Yeah.
All the Mortal Kombats, right?
Did they make all the Batman games? I thought Rocksteady made majority.
Yeah, but then they publish it.
They published it.
Yeah, they're mostly a publisher.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got publishing rights to shit. So maybe this shit's getting too expensive, bro. I don't know. Didn't they publish?
I mean, honestly, the last Batman game they made, what was it? Origins, right? That was the one they legit made. That felt like a letdown compared to damn Arkham Knight and Arkham City, because literally they had nothing great about it. He didn't really do anything besides break the combat with the shot gloves. That was it.
Wait. Arkham Knight had the horrible launch, correct?
Arkham Knight had the horrible launch? No.
Yeah,
did it have horrible?
Yeah, bro.
I don't think so.
What was the last Batman game? Arkham Knight, people?
Arkham Knight was the last one that was on PS4.
Yeah,
the
that
PS3
had a horrible launch, especially on PC. You talking about the port? Yeah, the port on PC. Yeah, it was. It was so broken they had to remove it from the store. You remember?
Yeah, that was on PC. Yeah, I remember that. It was on PC. Because they had to.
I thought it was steady.
Yeah, PS4 was steady because they pretty much prioritized console on that, because remember Sony had the deal or our partnership with them, and they had like a custom silver PS4.
Yeah, they outsourced the PC port. That's what happened.
Yeah, that's what they did. They didn't. They made the PC port a second priority first, and then they did. They corrected it later on for the game on PC.
Yeah, they fixed it.
Yeah, but as far as like WB Games is concerned, they can't hold a candle to what Rocksteady really does with Batman. I'm sorry, I gotta keep it 100.
I hope EA
I didn't
don't
like
pick
Origins
up
like that.
anybody. Period.
Yeah. He said
Yeah,
WB Games
that's
currently
real.
owns NetherRealm Studios, which in turn
Yeah,
owns Mortal Kombat
too.
and Injustice. Yeah. Which is weird then, because NetherRealm is making a killing right now with Mortal Kombat 11. Are they not? I mean, Spawn, and then they got their new story DLC. They just added RoboCop. They just added RoboCop to Mortal Kombat 11, so they should be making a good amount of money off the gaming division.
Yeah, but you know what it
Even
is?
Injustice.
How much are they paying?
Good point. Yeah, royalty fees.
For
Yeah,
Jokers and Batmans and Supermans. How much are they paying for all that?
that is a good point.
Yeah.
That is a good point. That is a good point.
Because DC's, I think DC's parent company is.
Wait. What did they say? Oh man, I just got tagged on Twitter. Some dumb bot said, and I quote, Demon Souls is a Dark Souls ripoff. Really, even though Demon Souls came
out first.
Well, I thought Dark Souls was the ripoff. Even I know that. I don't like those type of games. Dark Souls is the Demon Souls ripoff. Yeah. So I mean,
let me get that link.
I'll see you later, Don. You have a good night. We'll talk to you off air. I'll talk to you off air. Good night.
See you, dog.
Yeah, Don, I like to talk to you off air so I can hear your nice, calm voice.
No, God. He said he said is Miles Morales your day one buy for PS5? Absolutely.
If I can get a PS5, then
that's exactly. If I can get it day one at the console, yeah, absolutely. That's definitely my day one
Wait.
buy.
What do you mean if you can get it? If pre-orders, if Sony comes out, pre-orders are Friday, July 1st, whatever. You're not going to do that?
Oh, I'm gonna get it. But remember how fast Spider-Man outsold in like 5 seconds?
Yeah, but they'll give everybody the first day. I feel like they'll give everybody one. People, trust me, you'll have 1 day, less than 1 day to pre-order this PS5. If you wait 1 day to pre-order that PS5, you ain't getting it unless it's on eBay.
True.
I promise.
Yeah, hopefully, man. Because I remember when Spider-Man was not. I was at work too. It was funny as shit. The Spider-Man Collector's Edition. That shit was gone in 5 seconds.
Wow.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Like in terms of the pre-orders, they were done in 5 seconds. They shut down all sites and they waited to the last week of the game's release, like the last week of before it released, to go, hey guys, we have limited supply, and those outsold again in record time.
Yeah, I got the Pro. That outsold pretty quick too.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. The demand for the console is going to be high. It's gonna be high too. It's gonna be higher than that, and that's a game. That's just grant to the game, but yeah, that's gonna be higher. Shout out to the Superior Artist. What's up, bro? Good to see you. $5 super chat he dropped. Shout out to Blade X. I said, hey, Big Cloud, I'm planning on putting together another PlayStation drawing based on the games that were shown off at the event, exclusives and multiplats. Hey, when you're done, you tag me in that. I gotta definitely see that. Shout out to the Superior Artist. Dude is a beast on Twitter.
Yeah, he's nice.
He's a beast. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta show me some of the stuff, man.
Yeah, check him out. It's put your Twitter in the chat for us, Superior Artist, so they can follow you. Dude's awesome. Jake Skull, what's up?
Shout out to Foxy Games UK. Just dropped the what Rockstar Games Grand Theft Auto is going to be. It'll be an online enhanced edition, features 60 FPS gameplay, 4K HDR graphics, improved LOD, increased geometry, increased traffic, NPC density, high quality global illumination. That's just ray tracing,
aka the PC port.
It's pretty much PC ports on console, pretty much. Hey, keep it foxy. Nice. Yeah. Keep it foxy. Keep it foxy. We both killed Big Cloud. Hey, I'm just saying. Hey, I don't say it. Whatever. I'll move on. I'll move on. Come on. You ever hear about the dreams? Not sure what happened. You know what's funny too? Supposedly there's going to be another event for Sony. They just didn't announce it yet, so we're going to see what that's going to be about. But to move on to another story, this is actually a big one. We actually, I went to sleep late because I was hanging out with these fools right here in the Discord, and we were chilling, talking, and ironically, the reviews were dropping later that day or later today. So it was early in the morning. The reviews for Last of Us 2 finally dropped. For those you who are interested, this game currently has a 96 on Metacritic. IGN gave it a 10 out of 10, called it a masterpiece.
Yeah,
many outlets
were giving it
9s, 10s. I think we saw one, right, Blaze? They gave it an 8. It's like one to give it an 8.
Game trash spot, yeah.
Yeah, GameSpot gave it an 8. And there was a few others, but it really was like perfect scores across the board. And what was crazy about the scores about this too, you think about it. Remember, this game was pretty much on the cuffs of getting sabotaged. We go back a few months when the leaks was going out and dudes was literally trying to spoil the ending. So, hey, you know how it is, man.
Fake outbursts, fake outcry. Look, everybody see all that talk. I thought it would have had an effect on some of the reviews, but clearly, the game is just, a mess.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I can't wait to see what they do. I want to see the final. I want to see the final story. More likely, we'll probably we'll stream that on the Twitch channel and we'll play through it each section. But I've really been waiting to play this. So that comes out on the 16th. We got 4 days left to Last of Us 2. Is this game still, you guys, on your radar? Are you guys just more interested in Ghost of Tsushima? Because remember, that comes out next month for, right around the time of Microsoft's.
I paid mine off. I mean, I'm going to kiss that girl. But you knew that they were, you can tell, like with a movie house, when a studio is extremely confident when they release reviews like a week before the movie. And them releasing reviews a week before the game comes out, give or take. I'm like, well, this game's going to score high because they're that confident in it, and it's one of the highest scoring games this generation, apparently. So again, that's not coming from me. I don't care about the score. I'm buying it. That comes from White Zach. I don't know why you guys use another man's standard to advance. The bottom line is this: the people in the community were using Metacritic to slam the Sony games early in the generation, and now the Sony people are using it as a slam card against the Xbox guys. But I'm buying it, and I can't wait.
So you're there day one. You there day one? Okay. Blaze, I know he's there. He there day one. I know you're there.
Buying it day one, Craig?
He there day one. He want to kiss the girl. He there day one, dog.
Yeah, I think they may have a dreaded midnight launch on the 18th, so we're gonna see. But we'll have to wait and see what they do. But no, I'm excited about it. So
okay,
I can't wait.
All right, Blaze, you what's your thoughts? Last of Us 2, day one. What's up?
Of course, it's a day one. This is what I'm trying to say. This is a PS5 leak, and we're talking about a PS4 game. That just shows you the bangers after. Like, bro, it's not even fair for you. It's not fair for y'all, man. It's really tough out there being green, bro. I really feel bad for you guys because, like, you guys can only look. This is a next The Last of Us looks so goddamn good that. It could be a PS5 game. It really could, man. We're at the point where graphics look so similar now. It's so hard to display graphics because we're at that level where games look already incredible and amazing. And I'm telling you, man, this game is going to be, this game's going to be filled up on the Twitter lines. You're going to be screenshot. Watch. It's going to be screenshot after screenshot. And like you said, man, that's just the tipping of the iceberg. Just wait till we dive in and invest ourselves into that immersive, that story-driven, that hardcore, brutal combat. Everything about it screams, game of the gen. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Last of Us 2, y'all already know I'm getting that to this day. Getting that day one. Goes to this day. We got Ghost of Tsushima. That's another one on the list. That's crazy. Again, a lot of people. There was a thought too. A lot of people had for the conference. If I was to tag these two games in there, a lot of people were expecting a boost mode showcase. This is why I think the second conference they're gonna do is for show off the features and whatnot. But this one's strictly focused on the first party. So They got all that stuff out the way. But overall, man, I ain't gonna lie. This is a pretty fucking lit week for PlayStation. I think we can agree, right? It's a pretty fucking lit week. Got a console reveal, new games, new gameplay, new features actually in action. You got to see a small tease of the UI. I mean, you got it all. It looks great. It was great. Seeing everybody's reaction to the console design too was incredible too. Like even Angry Joe lost his shit over this damn console reveal. Like when he saw the console design.
Why that so many people were just falling out of their chairs and stuff like that. It's kind of like, all right, we're trying to watch you guys stream, and people yelling and screaming is not a good look. Yeah. That's all I can say. Not a good look. I mean, I'm not saying don't get excited, but put it on mute. And just be like, oh yeah. I would come back off of mute, but yeah, I see it. Yeah.
But Craig, you gotta admit that's what makes. I mean, that's what you know. What people are looking up today? Reaction videos for PS5.
You're right. I mean, too with movies. No, you're right. You're right. But to watch it live or when you're streaming it live, it sounds trash. But no, you are right. I've done it 1,000 times with movie trailers and things like that. You're right. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. So, but yeah, it's still trashy look. But
also the record numbers they did 7 million views after the show was over. It was everywhere. Like it was on Twitch.
And they were complaining about a 1080p 30 frame stream.
Yeah, they did on 1080p 30 for stability. They claimed for the stream, which I mean, it's understandable. If you push 60, you're gonna have issues with the streams.
Mine
they did that before. Too. Mine didn't stutter at all. It ran perfectly fine.
It kept buffering for me. I don't know why.
Oh, it buffered? Oh, damn.
Yeah, for me, the stream.
Shit. That was crazy.
Man, yo, you know what? I want to say, too, I want to bring up something you told me today. I didn't even notice this. When you look at the console, Ryan, right? What letter does it show?
A V.
A V, and V stands for what?
5. A 5.
5.
And victory.
A 5, sir.
You know what I'm saying, dude? And
it's a nice aesthetic.
That all-digital version, that all-digital version, I got to admit, it looks clean. It looks nice and slick. It all matches up.
There's a lot of cool. Yeah, there's a lot of cool mock-ups, right? We saw a lot of cool mock-ups for this system, and then we finally get the main design. I ain't gonna lie, it shits on majority of these mock-ups. It just looks streamlined. It looked dope. It was a nice. It looks like it's something that has its own identity. A lot of the mock-ups look like PS4s, in weird twisty type of ways. This one doesn't look like no PS4. It looks exactly like it's his own thing. And again, futuristic setting style. I like that. I like that. I really do like that.
Fantastic. Yeah. No complaints from me on what it looks like.
There is a question though. I do have a question though. I know, of course, some people ask a question about this. So they showcased this standing up. Yes, I'm gonna get this out the way. I gotta get this out the way before we shut the show down. When you guys buy your PS5, for the love of Christ, stand it up. Do not have this thing horizontal. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It looks like it's meant to be standing horizontal. You can put it on this. You can put it on the side, but it looks like you're gonna need that stand thing to balance it on its side. It'll look like.
Include it.
I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. Because I don't know. It didn't look like they was going to include that. But that stand thing looks like it's needed for it to be vertical and be like leveled. Because that shit standing up, it looks perfect. I'm keeping it real. That's how it should be.
You're right.
Yeah. People be mounting their shit to the walls too. Like,
they put it in the walls. Yeah.
It does look good standing up.
I saw Chuck Liddell do that. Yeah, Chuck Liddell did that with his PS3 and 4 and all that. He had all that stuff mounted.
Yeah, I do hope the stand does come with it because it may not.
The Series X, right, Craig? If you get the Xbox One X, it comes with the stand. Yeah, it does, definitely.
Well, it doesn't really doesn't need a stand. Series X already has the.
Yeah, but it comes with it. That's what I'm saying. They already include that shit.
Whoa, Series X. There was no stand for Series X. I ain't see no stand for no Series X.
Yeah, it comes with a stand, bro.
Series X?
The Xbox One X. Sorry.
I was saying, like, what? A Series X?
Sorry. Like, what? Yeah. I don't own the Xbox Series X yet. But I'm saying the Xbox One X has stands. Yeah.
You throw me through a loop. What you talking about?
That is true. Yeah.
But what I'm saying, if Microsoft can include a stand,
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. That's the point.
Yes, Shallow Rev 30. This is another friggin' podcast. LL, what the hell is wrong with you?
Hey, yo, Rev, I'm busy today.
What's up, Rev?
Damn, look at Rev. Shout out to Rev's chest. You see that dude's chest? Jeez.
Hell, Lord, I do be punching holes in the wall when he plays Call of Duty.
Just break it.
It's like you fucking look at this abomination in the corner. Fucking bash the wall on the wall.
Rev called me last night. He's like, bro, that Sony show was fire. I'm like, bro, thank you.
That was a good show.
So
yeah, it was a good show. Yeah, I am never gonna say it wasn't a good show.
Craig, nah, he don't think.
He'll say sounds.
He liked it. He said Ratchet and Clank was impressive. We'll see.
Yeah, I agree.
He gonna say sound quality is terrible. Really? Gotta be extra.
Actually, the sound actually is what stood out about that podcast or that briefing. But yeah, Ratchet and Clank was arguably was the best looking game there. I'm saying arguably. So Gran Turismo looked damn good too.
You already know Rev gonna show out for what's his name? What's his damn name? For Baron Black, he gonna show out. He gonna make a review of it and call it trash.
Oh my god, bro!
No, he gonna
running his mouth. God, he's been running his mouth.
Bro, he gonna take a DualShock and break it like he did that Xbox controller. He's like, "What a joke of a conference! What a joke!
I don't care what she is.
I told you not to play it.
I told you not to play it." Shit's funny, man. Rev, make a damn video, bro. Come out of retirement, dog.
You gonna start off. Nobody wants to listen. What you talking about, Blaze? What you scared of? Nobody talks about no damn PlayStation. I already stopped. We were geeking out with Rev shit.
He's saying we have echoes except for Big Cloud.
Oh, you have echoes, huh? Hold on.
Except for you. It's probably Big Cloud trying to make, sabotage, make himself sound better than me. That's all.
Saboteur, huh?
Saboteur, yeah. That's.
How about now? Say something. Yeah, talk.
Yo.
Greg.
Yeah, okay.
Yo, but you know what?
There you go.
I think you got to admit though, Horizon looked great. You know what I mean? Demon Souls looked great. I know you got, I know a lot of people like they're split with that type of game, but it still looked great. Bro, and Spider-Man's gonna play like a Spider-Man regardless on a PS5. It was good, bro. The console looks cool, man. I like it. I like that it's different. It's not like just a box. Like I like the Series X. I think it looks dope. I just think it's a little lazy. You know what I mean? That's all. But I think it looks dope.
Okay. All right. Alrighty. Anybody still hear echo? No? Let me know in the chat. You guys hear echo? Make sure you got that fixed for I even in this show. I'm too lazy to go back to and do it again. Oh, Lord. Oh!
Did you see Aaron Greenberg, like a 5-year-old?
Yeah,
all these games will be on Xbox, by the way. Like you're supposed to be like this executive, and you're coming out saying, "Hey, our great friends at Sony. By the way, all those games you've seen, a lot of them will be playable on the X." It's like, bro, look at this salty little bitch, bro.
Oh, you talking about Aaron when he was talking about the event itself?
After the event, bro, you see that tweet?
Yeah, I saw that.
He said those games are going to look and run better or something like that on Series X. Like, well, you're the same guy that had to walk back your 60 FPS being standard, so shut up.
Oh, you're talking about Blaze's mic. They're saying Blaze sounds like he's in a tunnel. Oh.
Bro, but in Discord it sounds fine, right?
You know, do you have that what's the name one? You know that setting in Discord, that little
you know what it is?
Noise suppression.
Right, Brian.
Yeah.
I think it might be the suppression that
turn that shit off. Right. Turn that shit off.
Let me see. Bro, this is the problem. Why does it take Solid Rep to come here 2 hours later and say that? You guys just sit here, don't say a word. Drives me nuts.
Yeah, I didn't even know. So
yeah, because Craig, we sound fine, bro. I'm telling you, it's not even on, Big Cloud.
It's not on?
It's not even on.
It's not on. Interesting.
They're saying this is software. Well, I mean, it acted up the other night. I was trying to listen to Brat.
Oh,
and they had major trouble, allegedly. So I was trying to listen to those guys.
they all sound like they're in a tunnel-sized bit. Oh shit! Oh, well,
I am in a tunnel.
we'll definitely, we'll fix it next time. That's all good. We'll do a sound test and that shit. Anyway, oh, then he said, really got, all right. Both echo bad. You know what? Hold on. I mean, maybe it's me. Say something
I'd
again,
rather
guys.
have Blaze 4K on the show with an echo than not at all. Thank you. See, I appreciate you, dog.
How about
All
now?
right.
Is the echo gone, guys?
Let me see. Maybe if I do this.
No, it's probably on me. Hold on, let me say. Say gone?
Unplugged.
I just disconnected. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, sometimes Discord is weird, man.
It acts weird. Acts like a weird thing in the end. Oh, I fixed it. Did I fix it?
Somebody said it's fixed, and somebody said it's bad. So, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's fixed now, but
Yeah.
sounds a little better. Cool.
He said, nope, still there. Yeah, we're gonna do a sound test next time.
Yeah, it's down. It's downgraded, like Spider-Man PS4. So.
It's downgraded. All right.
Spider-Man will look great and run great. It's gonna be a Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying?
Note to self. I'm put my headphones in next time. That's what I'm gonna do for other sounds, but it's all good. All right, well, that's episode 118. Shit, we had fun as hell, like always. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Shout out to everybody who came through. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. I see you, Rev, in the chat. Appreciate you coming through. Gracious with your presence. We're looking forward to that review of this event so we can clown you in the comment section. Shout out to everybody in the chat. If you guys enjoyed it, go ahead and hit that like button. Do appreciate everybody, man. It's always a pleasure. And shout out to Carlos. He couldn't make it today, and everybody else out there. And of course, we're gonna let the panel do their outros, and I'm just gonna shut it down, man. Blaze, you got the floor, bro. Where do you find you?
Yeah, follow me at Blaze4K Twitter, Blaze4K YouTube. Yo, I want to just say something too. Shout out to Big Cloud. He helped me do some stuff. You know, when it comes to the YouTube stuff, the OBS stuff, you know, he got his stuff on lock. So I just appreciate you on that one. I didn't forget that, by the way. We stayed up mad late trying to fix that, so I appreciate that. But yeah, great game.
No problem.
Great show. You know, it's PlayStation's week, whether you like it or not. Sony, that's it.
All right. And the Messiah. Where can I find you, bro?
Hi, follow me on Twitter. I've got a podcast, the Porch Light Podcast. Just come join me over there. We're closing in on 1,600 subs. And
hey, okay.
You know, if you are an Xbox podcaster, come on through and and enjoy the podcast. It's a good time.
All right. Shout out to Mez. He's playing Crash Bandicoot. You know, the game that he said was too cartoony on PlayStation. He's playing it on PC. Yeah, go figure, guys. Go figure.
Yep.
Go figure.
Yeah, as soon as it comes to PC, everybody.
Oh, it's amazing. I gotta play it. I got me a video game. It's great. See you guys next week. Y'all be good, man. Big Cloud Gaming. Appreciate y'all. Y'all be blessed. Later.